Yeah, good evening. Is it over discussions? See, yesterday, command line arguments program you have seen. Command line arguments program. This program you have seen yesterday. Okay. Now, see Java C demo.java. Java demo. If I pass Taj and Mahal, you are getting output Taj Mahal. If I pass 10 and 20, you are getting output then 1020. Okay. Actually, args of 0, first argument, args of 1, second argument. These two string type. That's what concatenated. Taj plus Mahal, Taj Mahal. 10 plus 20, 1020. It is concatenated. Two strings are concatenated. But what we have to do, this string we have to convert into integer. This string we have to convert into integer. Then we can add. You will get a 30. But you should not change here integer. Okay. That one, if you change integer, it will not work. That main method you cannot change. Operating system knows only this. If you change, error comes. Okay. Main method not found, error comes. So you must write this is you cannot change. If you want to change here public static place, static public you can write if you want. It is valid. And here one more concept is these brackets you can write here also. You can write here also. And one more concept also is there. You will see further. Like this also you can write. 3 dots. That you will see further. I didn't explain that feature. Okay. That is called variable arguments. It is also valid. So 3 dots if you write also it is valid. See, file, save. If I compile and execute, see. And so 3 dots also valid. What is 3 dots? I didn't explain. You will see later. That is var aux. One concept is there. So this static public also you can write. Public static also you can write. But remaining you cannot do. You cannot change. It should be void only. It should be main only. It should be string only. This variable name, if you want, you can change. Only A also works. That is aux. Just arguments purpose, aux we are writing. That any style you can write. Okay. Now, at the command prompt, whatever I am passing, received here. Aux of 0, first argument. Aux of 1, second argument. 2 arguments, string type only. Concatenated. Concatenated. That result printed. So like this printed. See 43 plus 83 slash also added. It is treated as string. Okay. Now how to change? How to convert into integer? See, if you write like this 10, this is nothing but string only. This is we have to convert like this. It is string format. It is integer format. String format to integer format. If you want to change, we require wrapper classes. So next topic, wrapper classes. Note down. Wrapper classes. Each of Java's 8 primitive data types has a class. Each of Java's 8 primitive data types has a class, and those classes are called wrapper classes. Because they wrap the data into an object. Each of Java's 8 primitive data types has a class, and those classes are called wrapper classes because they wrap the data into an object. Because they wrap the data into an object. I'll explain with coding diagrams. I'll explain. Then you'll understand. Each of Java's 8 primitive data types has a class, and those classes are called wrapper classes because they wrap the data into an object. You studied primitive data types. For every primitive data type, one class is there. That class is called wrapper class. See, what are the data types are there? Byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean. Object is class. Okay. Now 8 data types. For byte, one class is there. The class name is byte. See, by mistake, B capital, if you write, what will happen, you observe. So, byte small letter is primitive data type. Byte capital letter is reference data type. One class is there, byte. So, short, class name short. Int. But here, integer is there. Integer. Long. Float. Double. Char place character is there. Boolean, boolean only. Right is all. Two class names are different. Int place integer, char place character. Int place integer, char place character. Two classes different. Byte, short, integer, long, float, double, character, boolean. Write clearly capital letters, small letters. Is it over? So 8 classes. Byte, short, integer, long, float, double, character, boolean. See, why we are calling these classes as a wrapper classes, I have to explain. The above all wrapper classes in java.lang package. The above all wrapper classes are in java.lang package. The above all wrapper classes are in java.lang package. See, 8 classes are there, but 8 classes no need to learn. One class if you learn, remaining classes same. Okay? Because like this, each and every class you cannot learn, each and every method you cannot learn. In a only core Java library, 4,000 classes are there. 4,000. Okay? So daily one class also not possible to learn. 1 week it will take. Okay. So if you learn core Java library also, each and everything, it will take 25 years. That much library is there. Okay. One class, if you learn 1 week also, 25 years it will take. That much library is there. So only way you are learning, that's it. Say integer. One example I'll take. With this class, if you learn, remaining 8 classes same. Say string buffer builder. 3 same. What's the difference you learn? Like this. One class if you learn, remaining 7 classes same style. Now integer class. Very regular we use integer class. Integer class, I'll show you. Integer class profile, how to see? Java P, java.lang.integer. Okay. If you enter profile, see in a one class, how many methods again? So many methods are there. This is just I'll copy to a file. That file I'll open. Now why we are calling wrapper class, I have to explain. For that, one constructor required, one method required. With that you'll understand. Constructor. It is constructor. Method. With this constructor and with this method, you will understand why it is called wrapper class. Now remaining not required. Now here it is used to convert into integer. Here it is used to convert integer to int. Reverse. Note down. Note down, I'll explain. With examples, I'll explain. It is used to convert int to integer. It is used to convert integer to int. Is it over? Say int to integer, integer to int. Int is a primitive data type. Integer is a wrapper class. Nothing but reference data type. So it is primitive type to reference type. It is reference type to primitive type. Say for example, integer x equal to 10. Now this one, if you want to convert into integer, then constructor required. When constructor is called? When our object is created. How to create object? Integer, some I equal to new integer. Here, this constructor, it is public. You can access anywhere, no restriction. Constructor is called whenever object is created. Like this, I am creating object. It is default constructor or parameter constructor? We have to pass one parameter int. Can I pass x? Yes. See, if you write like this, what will happen is int x equal to 10. Int x equal to 10. Like x value 10. X value 10. After this, new integer. Integer object created. New integer means integer object created. The value of x placed here 10. This is referred by I. This is referred by I. So the value of x wrapped up into an object. That's what this class is called, wrapper class. So the value of x wrapped up into an object. Now it is primitive actually here. What is int data type? What is x? Variable. What is 10? Literal. Data type variable literal. Okay. Here what is integer? Class. It is a class. What is I? Object reference. Here new integer object created. Okay. Can I call this a data type? Yes. Primitive data type or reference data type? Can I call this is variable? Yes. Primitive type or reference type? Reference type. Can I call this is class? No. Can I call this is object reference? No. Can I call this is object? No. So reference data type is a class. Object reference is variable also. Like that. Now the value of x wrapped up into an object. That's what this class is called, wrapper class. But why do we need to convert? Further, some applications, primitive types we cannot pass. Compulsory, we have to pass in an object format only. In that situation, we'll convert. So, further what will happen? Some protocols will be there, application. Internet inter-object protocol. It will take only objects. This one, if you want to pass, not possible. Right? So many applications, enterprise application, like a web application at that time, some application, it will not take primitive type. In that situation, we have to convert into object format, then we can pass. In that situation, conversion required. You have seen already. Primitive type to primitive type conversion you have seen. One type to other type. How many conversions are there? 56. 56. In that 56, how many not possible? 14. How many done by system? 19. How many must be done by programmer? 23. This all you studied, no? So total number of conversion 56. Out of 56, 14 conversion not possible. 19 conversions automatically done by system. 23 conversion must be done by programmer explicitly. Otherwise compile time error occurs. Like that you have seen. Reference type to reference also you have seen. A class to B class, B class to A class. Nothing but upcasting, downcasting. That is reference. Here reverse. Primitive type to reference, reference type to primitive. So primitive type to primitive possible. Primitive to reference possible. Reference to primitive possible. Reference to reference also possible. All conversions. According to our requirement, we have to convert. So here what I contains? Hash code. I contains hash code. String SC equal to new string welcome. String SC equal to new string welcome. What S contains? What S contains? Hash code. If I print, what is printed? Welcome printed. How it is printed? ToString method. ToString method. Here also one ToString method is there. If I print I, you will not get a hash code. You will get a 10 only. Because ToString method is there. ToString method. By default method is ToString. When it is called? Whenever object or object reference is passed as a parameter to a method. So what I contains? Hash code. If I print, what it prints? 10 because of ToString method. ToString method. Now, first you write this one. Converting into to integer. Is it over? Now converting into to integer, we used constructor, but converting integer to int method required. This method, is it accessible? How do you know? Public. Is it instance method or class method? How do you know? There is no static. How many ways to access? What are those? Which class object required? Integer class. Here, integer class object created. That object referred by I. With this I, can I call this method? What we have tried? Return type? Int. X equal to I dot int value. That's it. Reverse. Noted? So from object value extracted. From object value extracted. The value of an object wrapped up into object. Object unwrapping, like extracting from object. But Java 1.5 version onwards, constructor not required, method not required. One concept introduced. That concept is called auto boxing, auto unboxing. I'll show you. Now, without constructor, without method, we can convert implicitly. I'll show you. Is it over? Now, auto boxing. Note on. Auto boxing. The process of converting primitive type to the corresponding reference type is known as auto boxing. The process of converting primitive type to the corresponding reference type is known as auto boxing. The process of converting primitive type to the corresponding reference type is known as auto boxing. Example. Say int x equal to 10. Integer I equal to what we written previously? New integer of x. Now no need to write, only x. This is called auto boxing. The value of x automatically placed in object. Object like a box. Automatically. Boxing, unboxing. If you place in a box, boxing. If you remove from box, unboxing. Like that. Auto boxing. Okay. So if you write like this line is called auto boxing. Next, auto unboxing. The process of converting reference type to the corresponding primitive type is known as auto unboxing. Just reverse. Example. Integer I equal to new integer of 10. Int x equal to I. This is called auto unboxing. See, without writing constructor, without writing method possible. So auto boxing, auto unboxing. So don't compare with Python. Now, here auto boxing, auto unboxing. The process of converting reference type to the corresponding primitive type is known as auto unboxing. Reverse, reference type to primitive type. So corresponding into to integer, byte to byte, float to float, double to double, like that. See one example I given. These are 8 examples same. Now one class I explained. Remaining 8 classes, remaining 7 classes same. No change. Okay. Now here with this class, many methods are there. Many operations we can perform. Suppose hexadecimal, octal, binary. These also possible. See here toString method. This toString method implicitly called here also. This class, this toString method is different. This static method. This super class will be there. Super class is number class. Number class toString will be there. That is called. I'll show you some examples. See, in number formats you can change with integer class. Methods, hexadecimal, octal, binary. It is also possible. Note down. To hex string, to octal string, to binary string. To hex string, to octal string, to binary string. Hexadecimal, octal, binary. So number formats in mathematics you study, no? Like octal format, binary format, hexadecimal format, decimal format. Whatever we are writing very regular, that is which format? Decimal format. Okay. Decimal format to hexadecimal, decimal format to octal, decimal format to number binary. We can convert. No need to write logic. See. Decimal base is 10. Hexadecimal base 16. Octal 8. Binary 2. Okay. Now, suppose one number 28. One number. This 28 I want to convert into hexadecimal. How will convert? Divided by 16. See 16. 16 1 just 16, remainder 12. In hexadecimal, after 9, 10 means A, 11 B, like that comes, 12 C, 13 D, 14 E, 15 F, 16 again divisible, no? So 10 to 15. So here 112. That means 112 means 1 C. It is base 16. Base 16. It is called hexadecimal. This is hexadecimal number. hexadecimal number. Okay. Octal. Octal, if you want to convert, divide by 8. 8. 8 3 ja 24. Remainder 4. So 34 is a octal. So example 28 I have taken. 34. 34 base is 8. It is octal. It is octal number. If you want binary, 28 binary divided by 2. 214. 214 ja 28. Remainder 0. Remainder 0. 2 7 ja 14. 2 7 ja 14. Remainder 0. 2 3 ja 6. Remainder 1. 2 1 ja 2. Remainder 1. Now 11100. 11100. It is binary. It's a binary. Now this binary means base is 2. What is base here? What is base like? Here only zeros and ones will be there. That's what base is 2. Here 8. 8 means what will be there here? 0 to 7. 0 to 7 only will be there. Here 8 will not appear in octal. 0 to 7 only appears. In hexadecimal, 0 to 15. 0 to F. After 9, A, B, C, D, F. So that's what here alphabets also appears. Decimal number base is 10. 10 means 0 to 9. 0 to 9 is decimal. 0 to 9 as well as A to F, that is hexadecimal. 0 to 7 octal. 0 and 1 binary. Now if you want you can write this one. Now if we call this method, this output comes. See this 28 if I pass here. This 28 if I pass here. First one. What is the output comes? 1C comes. For second one if I pass, 34 comes. Third one if I pass, 11100 comes. Write this one if you want. So no need to write the logic. Built-in method, predefined. Mathematical and scientific applications required. So that's what this usage very less in Java. In C language, Python language required. Suppose image processing is there. Image processing. Image processing means the picture quality you can change, size you can increase, you can decrease without data loss. Image processing application, picture size you can increase, decrease with binary formats only, but without data loss, without changing the quality. At the time, those are required. Mathematical, numerical, scientific application related, at the time required. That is maximum they'll use C language. Is it over? So if you call this method, you'll get this output. If you call this method, you'll get this output. If you call this one comes. See, I'll show you. But how to call this method? Are these accessible? Yes. Are these instance methods or class method? How many ways to access? 4 ways. What are those? Directly, class name, object, object reference. How many ways not recommended? 2 ways. Which are not recommended? Object, object reference. When we have to use directly? Same class. When we have to use class name? These methods in which class? Integer class. In my demo class, can I access directly? No. How to call? Class name. Integer dot to x string. Integer dot to octal string. Integer dot to binary string. See. I'll write here int some x equal to 28. Now that x 2x string method I want to call. What we have to write? What is returning? String. What do you write? String s1 equal to integer dot to hex string of x. System dot out dot println s1. Next, string s2 equal to integer dot to octal string of x. System dot out dot println s2. Next, string s3 equal to integer dot to binary string of x. Next, system dot out dot println s3. Now what is the output comes? Suppose if you want to print decimal, no need of anything, directly x. Now what is the output? 28, 1c, 34, 11100. File, save. Compilation, execution. See, 28, 1c, 34, 11100. Now done. Is it over? Now, is it over? Suppose integer x equal to 11100. If I print x, what is the output comes? What it comes? 11100 only comes. Okay, that is binary or a decimal? Decimal 11100, that is. What do you mind? That is decimal 11100. Okay. So if I print this one, 11100 only comes. It is decimal. Decimal also 11100 will be there. Okay. Save. If I compile, so 11100. Suppose if I write 34, what is the output comes? 34 comes. If I write 1C, is it valid? It is error. Can you write 1C? We cannot write. It's an error. See, it will be considered as a decimal. But decimal, can you write 1C? No, it's an error. It is showing semicolon expected. Semicolon is there. Okay. So what is showing is after one only semicolon expected, it is showing like that. See, C place expected. So now whatever we are writing here, this is nothing but decimal. I want to write binary. Possible. I want to write octal. Possible. I want to write hexadecimal. Possible. If you want to write binary here, just 0B. If you attach, it is binary. If I print, you'll get output 28. See, binary that is. Suppose integer y equal to 0, 3, 4. If I write, that is octal. That is octal. Integer z equal to 0x 1c. That is hexadecimal. Z. See, all 28 only comes. See, 28, 28, 28. So this is binary literal. This is octal literal. This is hexadecimal literal. Binary literal. Here octal literal. It is hexadecimal literal. Here binary literal, octal literal, hexadecimal literal. Note on this program. Binary literals are suffixed with 0 small b or 0 capital B. Octal literals are suffixed with 0. Hexadecimal literals are suffixed with 0 small x or 0 capital X. Binary literals are suffixed with 0 small b or 0 capital B. Octal literals are suffixed with 0. Hexadecimal literals are suffixed with 0 small x or 0 capital X. Binary literals are suffixed with 0 small b or 0 capital B. Octal literals are suffixed with 0. Hexadecimals are literals are suffixed with 0 small x or 0 capital X. Which one? Double quotes. That's what return type string no previous all. Return type previously what is there? All string only no? That is the reason only. That is the reason only return type methods, previous methods, string. Binary literals are suffixed with 0 small b or 0 capital B. Octal 0. Sorry, prefixed, suffixed I written. Just prefixed write it. I given mistake. Not suffixed, prefixed. Prefixed write it. In all the places, prefixed write it. Prefixed. Binary literals are prefixed with 0 small b or 0 capital B. Octal literals are prefixed with 0. Hexadecimal literals are prefixed with 0 small x or 0 capital X. Now, here 11100, 11100, it is converted into decimal. How to convert into decimal? Do you know? This one how to convert into decimal? Now we are getting 28. How it is calculated? Power of 2 power 0 into 0, 2 power 1 into 0, 2 power 2 into 0, 1, 2 power 3 into 1, 2 power 4 into 1. So 2 power 4 into 1 plus 2 power 3 into 1 plus 2 power 2 into 1 plus 2 power 0, 2 power 1 into 0 plus 2 power 0 into 0. So powers I'll write here. It is 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now 2 power 4. 2 power 4, 16. 16 into 1, 16. Plus 2 power 3, 8. 8 into 1, 8. Plus 2 power 2, 4. 4 into 1, 4. 2 power 1, 2. 2 into 0, 0. 2 power 0, 1 into 0, 0. At last total 28. Okay. This is binary to decimal. Octal to octal, 8 power 0, 8 power 1. So 8 power 1 into 3 plus 8 power 0 into 4. So 8 power 1, 8 power 0. 8 power 1, 8. 8 into 3, 24. 8 power 0, 1. 1 into 4, 4. Total 28. Hexadecimal, 1C. 1C. Now 16 power 0. 16 power 1. 16 power 1 into 1 plus 16 power 0 into 12. Because C means 12, no? It is 1. It is 0. 16 power 1, 16 into 1, 16. 16 power 0, 1. 1 into 12, 12. 28. Here A means 10. B means 11. C means 12. D means 13. E means 14. F means 15 in hexadecimal. Okay. This is binary to decimal. This is octal to decimal. This is hexadecimal to decimal. Okay. This is binary to decimal. It is octal to decimal. It is hexadecimal to decimal. If you require, write. If you know, no need to write. So converting octal to decimal, no method, nothing. It is automatically decimal printed. Converting hexadecimal to decimal, no method. It is directly decimal only printed. Binary, if you write also, decimal only printed. Okay. Here binary to decimal, octal to decimal, hexadecimal to decimal, I am not writing any logic. It is printed. But decimal to octal, method required. Decimal to binary, method required. Decimal to hexadecimal, method required. Okay. Is it over? Which one? Two string method. No, here two string is not there. Here no two string. Here two string is not there because these are variables, normal variables, no? So default format is decimal printing, like that given. Because these are integer return primitive type. Reference type is there, two string. This X is int type, no? It is not a variable, it is a normal variable. But object reference is there, two string. Object is there, two string. Default printing format is decimal. Is it over? Now file, save. See output already given. Compilation, execution output. Okay. Now here you have seen system.out.println aux of 0 plus aux of 1 file save. See compilation execution. You have seen 1020. Okay. This one how to do. For this one also method is there. For this one also method is there. The method I'll give. In integer class, it is string to integer. Parsing nothing but reading. Technical word. Write it. It is used to parse integer from given string. This is next topic, tomorrow class. That is you cannot understand today, that is tomorrow class. But remaining except that one you can understand. Okay. It is used to parse integer from given string. Parsing nothing but reading. Like eliminating double quotes, receiving only integer format. That is called parsing. Is it over? It is used to parse integer from given string. This line you will this part you will understand tomorrow class, but up to here you can understand. Now, is this method accessible? How do you know? Public. Is it instance method or class method? Class method. How do you know? Static. How many ways to access? 4 ways. What are those? Directly, class name, object, object reference. How many ways not recommended? 2 ways. What are those? Object, object reference. When we have to use directly? Same class. When we have to use class name? Different class. This method in which class? Integer. Suppose my class demo class. Can I access directly? No. How to access? Integer dot parseInt. Okay. Return type int. Parameter string. So string converting into integer. Now complete line. What we have to write? Give me answer. Return type int. Next. Integer dot parseInt. Args of 0. Next. Int y equal to integer dot parseInt. Args of 1. System dot out dot println x plus y. Now my question. Integer class in which package? Which package? Java.lang package. Is it required to import? Is it required? No. Why? default package, implicitly imported, no need to import. Okay. Even string class also java.lang. Even system class also java.lang. That's what no need to import. File, save. Now I'll compile. I'll execute 10, 20. What will get it? 30. If I run Taj and Mahal, what will happen? This error you'll understand tomorrow. Okay. What is this concept? You'll understand tomorrow. Okay. This is actually runtime error. This is you'll understand tomorrow class. Before going to that one, I'll ask one question, give me answer. First you write this one. Parse nothing but technical word, reading. See, like this 10 will be there. Now eliminating 10 double quotes, reading only 10. This is called parsing. Eliminating double quotes, only reading exact content. That is called parsing. Technical word. So string format to integer format changed. This is like a string format. This is like an integer format. But at the command prompt, whatever you pass, that will be considered as string. No need to write double quotes. It is called parsing. Is it over? At the command prompt, I'm passing two arguments. At the command prompt, I'm passing two arguments. Two arguments are received here. Okay. Here at the command prompt, I passed 10, 20. These 10 and 20 received here. After receiving, first argument index is 0, args of 0. Second argument index is 1, args of 1. It is string format to integer format converted. Here string format to integer format converted. Then added. That is the reason you are getting 30. Okay. Now I'll remove integer dot. Will it compile or not? Sure. It will not compile. Okay. ParseInt method in which class? Integer class. Our class which class? Demo class. If the method is present in another class, then compulsory class name required. You study no? Now file, save. If I compile, two errors comes. Two errors. See, two errors. ParseInt. Cannot find symbol. Symbol means parseInt. Okay. Location demo class. So parseInt method not available in demo class. If you write like this, what will happen? It will search for parseInt in the same class. Same class, nothing but demo class. It is not there. Error. Okay. But one new concept is there. If I write like this, it is not normal import. It is another import. I'll explain. A static keyword is there, you observe. Okay. If I write like this program successfully compiled, successfully executed. You can see. Okay, no? What is that? It is not normal import. Static keyword is there. Okay. And also class name also is there, you observe. It is not directly dot star, not star. So the concept first I'll explain. Write it. Static imports. This feature allows to avoid class name with static members. This feature allows to avoid class name with static members. This feature allows to avoid class name with static members. Feature name is static import, but syntax is import static. Syntax import static java.lang package name dot subpackage name dot class name dot star. Note, here star indicates all static members. Example, import static java.lang.integer.star. This statement allows to access all static members of integer class. Without class name. This statement allows to access all static members of integer class without class name. Import static java.lang.integer.star. If you write all static members of integer class without class name, we can access. This statement allows to access all static members of integer class without class name. See, you studied this one. What is the meaning of star here? All classes and all interfaces. Here, what is the meaning of star here? All static members, either variables or methods. Okay. Here, this meaning is all classes and all interfaces of java.lang package we can access. But this meaning is all static members of integer class without class name you can access. Java.lang package default. This will leave it. This is no need to write. But what purpose this line I'm writing? To avoid class name. To avoid class name, we can use this feature. Okay. So if we write like this, all static members of integer class without class name we can access. That purpose. Okay. Suppose. Is it over? Say, if I remove this line, now parseInt method in which class? Integer class. Compulsory class name required, no? That's what we'll get it 2 errors. That's what we are getting 2 errors. Here with new feature. If you write import static java dot lang dot integer dot star. Now this statement allows to access all static members of integer class without class name. Now it will compile. Okay. Now actually this line till I didn't explain this line, but these many classes over every day we are writing. Okay, I didn't explain. That is just in 4-5 days you'll learn. But actually it is also static. It is also static. That is the reason class name system dot out. Suppose if I remove system, will it compile? Will it compile? No. Now that is integer class only. That is which class? So we are getting error. Cannot find symbol. We are getting error. Okay. Now if you write here, what we have to write for that? Import static java dot lang dot system dot star. Then no need to write system dot out dot println. Only out dot println you can write. See, file, save, compilation. See, execution. Okay, no? So if you attach this line in every program, then no need to write system dot out dot println. Only out dot println you can write. String class static methods. Only static methods. Java dot lang dot string. First of all, string class static methods are there or not? We have to see, no? String. Any class. Here. Static methods are there. These we can access. Yeah, are you calling any method there? No. Then what is the use? No use, no. Here I am calling parseInt method of integer class. That's what I written. Here I am calling out system. That's what I written. But string class method I am not calling, no. That's what not required. If you call required, you can use. Now, what is the meaning of this line is all static members of integer class without class name you can access. What is the meaning of this line is all static members of system class we can access. Write this one. Example. Yeah, string related program assignment I'll post. I forgot to post. It is not a normal import. It is static import. Static keyword is there. Normal import is different. Static import is different. Which one? If you don't write static here, you cannot. You can access with class name you have to access. Instead of writing integer dot that line. If you remove this static here integer dot you have to write. Otherwise error. What purpose that concept? To avoid class name only, no? Actually, Now, normal import is different. This import is different. Normal import, what purpose we are writing? Actually, is it java.lang package required? Not required. But why I'm writing? That is not java.lang package, normal importing. To avoid class name. Write the integer dot write it. Use that previous feature. Give me answer. Import java.lang. Integer. What is the use this one? It is default comes no. Other class you can write, that is also you can use. Now what is the use of this line? Is it required? Not required. No, java.lang implicitly comes no. Other package write it. That is not related to this one. That is already explained that concept. This is what purpose I am writing. To avoid class name, that's it. Now, if you concentrate, you'll understand. That's it. I cannot do anything. Now, see, if I remove these lines, will it compile? Now, if you want to, if I 3 errors comes, file, save. How many errors? 3 errors. 3 errors. Now, one solution, integer dot. Okay. Now, system dot. It is one solution. Suppose you are comfortable this one only. Continue this one only. Okay. If you don't want to use new feature, old feature also continue. Both are same, no change. Programmer point of view, burden reduced with new feature. Suppose you are getting very difficult that one, write this one only. Okay. Now, it is not compulsory feature to save memory. This all. It is only to avoid. Now, instead of writing integer dot again and again, we are writing like this. Like this. Then these two, no need to write 2 times integer. Now, if you write this one, java.lang.system. What purpose I written this line? To avoid integer class name. What purpose this line I written? To avoid system class. For static members time only. Okay. So static members compulsory you have to call with class name, no? That is you can avoid with this line. That is the concept. Remaining normal import, whatever you want, you can use. Okay. Now. So suppose you are feeling very difficult this one. Continue old feature, not a problem. No change. Okay. This is the concept. Because memory point of view, these all not nothing. Internally also same. Like here, to concise the code, many times suppose static members required. In that situation, this is useful. Okay. Further, so many difficult concepts are there. Lambda expressions and anonymous methods and method references. You have seen object reference. For method also reference possible. For constructor also reference possible. Lambda expressions also possible. Logic also parameter you can pass. Okay. If you work hard, you will understand. If you concentrate. Now, this is a program. Tomorrow we'll see continuation.
need to ask.